Welcome to another episode of You Know Ball, baby. Brought to you by the Run the Play Network. Today, I'm going to be going through my All-NBA team predictions. Next week, Phil's going to have his All-NBA team predictions. This was a tough thing for me to do, bro. I'm not going to lie. I think starting from the first team would be the easiest and going down. Let me introduce Phil really quick, though. The GOAT, Laker fan, Phoenix Suns preseason game courtside ticket holder.
Chill out. I ain't got money like that. I got lucky.
And they were nice tickets. But, yeah, there's your introduction. Now, fuck you.
Well, damn.
All-NBA teams. I'll start with my first team.
Got you.
It's literally the same first team as last year.
Okay.
Luka, Shea, Tatum, Giannis, Jokic.
Shocker.
No, whoa.
I really feel like that's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, Tatum has been on the All-NBA team, I think, 3 years in a row now. First team. I didn't know that. That's pretty.
That's why I love Tatum, bro.
Bro, you know he averaged a season where he had a season where he averaged 30 and 9? I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew Tatum was probably the best rebounding small forward in basketball.
Nobody said anything about it.
No. Yeah, that is insane.
That's why I chose him in fantasy, and everybody was like, why'd you choose him over Giannis? I was like, because he's going to play more games.
We got our Dynasty League next week. We definitely should do something on that. Maybe that should be our segment next week.
Imagine we just stream the Dynasty League.
I mean, I don't know if I could be there the whole draft, though.
I feel you.
So that might be the
21 rounds is crazy.
It's going to go wild. But, yeah, Tatum's obviously there. Giannis and Jokic obviously there. Again, I've been on record to say Luka and Shea are probably going to be the 1 and 2 seed in the West, so they'll probably get those spots. Let's go to my second team now.
All right.
Should I go one by one? Should I?
Go one by one.
Go one by one?
Go
Okay.
one by one.
At point guard, we have Jalen Brunson.
Okay.
Obviously, Knicks are going to be one of the best teams in basketball next year. He's going to average maybe 30 next year, bro. I don't think that's a real debate. I think he was second team last year.
Yeah. I think because he was the... Yeah, because Luka and Shea. I always forget those two are point guards.
It's crazy.
I be looking at them sometimes as shooting guards. That's why.
I think it's just guard.
Yeah.
So I think my third team has 2 point guards.
Got you.
At shooting guard, bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
This is where, like, if you know me, you know who this is.
Is it Curry?
No. Based on everything I've talked about.
Is it Jalen Williams?
Everything I talked about this offseason.
Shooting guard. It ain't Desmond Bane.
Nah.
Okay. Wait.
But think of that.
Brandon Miller?
Nah. No. You're overthinking it now.
Devin Vassell.
Think of top teams in the East.
Top teams in the... Oh, Jaylen Brown?
No. Come on, Phil.
Am I tripping?
You're tripping now.
Who is this guy? Is it Zachary Reshape?
Nah.
I'm like,
Phil, who are my top teams in the East?
Oh, is it Donovan Mitchell?
It's Donovan
My
Mitchell.
fault. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, I just think the Cavs, like, I really stand on this, that the Cavs are going to be one of the best teams in the East. There's a dude who's pissing me off in the comments.
I feel so bad that it took me that long to realize it was Donovan Mitchell.
You're straight. Let me find this comment, bro. There was a dude.
Who was it?
Dead ass, like, acting like the Cavs were bums last year, bro.
I mean, I just didn't put them that high up. They weren't bums. What's wrong?
He was saying, like, it was an Eagles fan, too, and that's why I pissed me off. But
oh, no.
Maybe I probably won't be able to find this right now.
Nah, but what was he basically saying? He was just like, oh, they're bums. Like, you shouldn't have them that high up.
He was like, they were not catching the Celtics when literally they were when they were healthy. You remember that.
And they also won a couple of key games against them, too.
Literally. I could find
that Max
this
Strus. No. Max Strus got the game winner over Dallas. That's what it was.
Yeah. But didn't, what team was it where Dean Wade?
That was a Celtic game.
That was a Celtic
game. Because I was laughing so hard because I was like, y'all got cooked by Dean Wade.
This was the conversation. This is what pissed me off, actually. This dude said, bro, they weren't catching them last year. The Celtics were playing with their food. Like, why would the Celtics be playing with their food last year and not do that this year?
I was about to say, that doesn't make any sense.
You know, like, why can't I have the Cavs as a 1 seed this year if they're healthy and the Celtics were playing with their food last year, bro?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
They have nothing to assume that they are better than any of the top teams in the East. they were chasing the seas as such a stretch. Like, that's wrong.
Hey, we'll see. Is
And
he a
this dude
Celtic fan?
No, he's an Eagles fan, so he's probably a Sixer fan.
That's got to be the weirdest glazing I've ever seen,
Yeah,
bro.
why are you a Sixers fan rooting for...
No. How are you
Celtics?
a Philly fan rooting for the Celtics,
That's
bro?
what I'm saying. That's almost as bad as being a Laker fan. Oh.
All right, calm down, bro.
No, I mean like being a Laker fan and rooting for...
Oh,
Yeah.
the Celtics. All right, my fault. I
was
thought you
just-
were saying something. I thought
No,
you were
no
throwing some
disrespect
shots.
here. No disrespect here. My next player at small forward, this one might be a surprise for
Okay.
the stuff I've said in the offseason.
If you say Kawhi Leonard, I'll kill you.
Nah, Kawhi wasn't on my list.
Thank you.
You want to hear my honorable mentions? Or should I wait?
Oh, honestly, you can wait.
Okay. My small forward, this is where I had Anthony Edwards, actually.
Yes.
Right? I feel like
Yes.
this year he's going to end up as a small forward for the team. I think DiVincenzo is going to get the start. So I wouldn't classify DiVincenzo as a small forward. I think it would probably be Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to be the offensive engine for this team, especially if Randall isn't ready to go
Exactly.
in the first game. So he's going to start off with a confidence boost for sure. I think playing next to DiVincenzo, Conley, like, you have spacing around you. Like, it's going to work. And as much as you hate Rudy Gobert, he's a good screen setter. So pick and rolls with him and Rudy are going to be solid to start the year for sure.
Jaden McDaniels coming at y'all, bro.
Nah,
he coming at
he's
y'all.
weak. He might be coming
Clamp
at you.
down, lockdown.
He might be coming at you. My power forward, this is actually where I have Zion Williamson
I could see that,
on the
though.
second team.
I
I think
can see
Zion
that.
Williamson could have a break. Like, not a breakout because we know who he is, but a year where he kind of goes into that echelon that we know he should be in. He's slimmed out, so he's going to be averaging more stocks this year. He's going to be that, like, lurker that he was at Duke, where he could just play passing lanes, play kind of safety.
I'm going to need to see it, bro.
I think he could do that next year. And then him at center, bro, like, I don't love it, but he's going to have, like, boosted rebounding stats next year. So it's going to be an easy year for Zion.
If you think about it, the Pelicans are the new Golden State Warriors.
What the fuck you mean by that?
If they're playing Zion, who is 6'6" at the center position, just like they played Draymond at 6'6" at the center position in the Warriors, they probably gonna do a whole thing where they have Herb Jones, Trey Murphy when he's healthy, C.J. McCollum, and Dejounte Murray starting with him.
I heard something where they were saying Daniel Tice might play center for them.
Well, I can see that. That works perfectly.
But I think the
He can
difference
space
with
the floor.
them is the Warriors had options to go at center. Like, they could have got a center at some point, or they picked up Boogie and then just didn't play him.
Yeah.
Even after the injury. But, like, the Pelicans, I feel like, kind of are stuck in this position. They don't really have a choice. My center, this one's kind of obvious. I had Joel Embiid here.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Bro, he's going to average 35 and 10. Like, I almost put him on the first team.
This center list is always going to be so funny because it's either going to be Jokic or it's going to be Embiid, and then if it's not Embiid at one, or if it's not Jokic at 1, he's going to be at 2.
Literally, like, you know who the 1 and 2 are. It's like the most clear-cut position in basketball.
Exactly.
Is there any position where it's like that obvious? I don't think so.
I almost want to say the power forward position
Who is it? I was trying to think.
because you had Giannis up at the first team, and the second team. Actually, no. Never mind. That's a toss-up.
But
too.
this is a little different because it's like stats, and it's not exactly who's the best basketball. Like, there's some dudes in my honorable mentions who, like, I think are better basketball players than some of the guys I have. But when I'm making an All-NBA team, it's more like I look at winning a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think All-NBA team winning should matter. I think All-Star game, it shouldn't matter. That might be my mild NBA hot take. But I think
That
All-Star
is.
game, like, it just should be the funnest 13 dudes out there. And then All-NBA, it's like you recognize the players who lead to wins. My third All-NBA team,
All right.
at the point guard,
Let's see.
I have Stephen Curry.
Okay.
I don't think it's too much of a hot take there. I think the Warriors are going to be a lot better than people think. And Stephen Curry is going to be – he's fucking Stephen Curry, you know? I don't think I have to say much about that.
Especially after the Olympics, he's got to be there, bro.
Bro, this – okay.
He has to be there.
Call me crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you're a casual or nothing.
What's up?
I feel like a lot of the glazing after the – not glazing, but like shouting out or showing love to Steph Curry after the Olympics rubs me the wrong way. Because for me, I feel like Stephen Curry's been doing this like the last 8 years.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like the conversations now – I think what it was, and I heard King of the Fourth Quarter say this, like this was the first time he was rooting for Stephen Curry because it was Team USA. And I'm guessing that was probably your case too. You were rooting for Stephen Curry and Team USA?
Low key, not really. I was kind of rooting for LeBron to show him up and show that, you know, you need all aspects of basketball to win. But I'm saying, like, because, you know, in 2023, the 2022-23 season.
No, don't say this. I know what you're about to say.
I'm not saying like the playoff thing. I'm just saying like I didn't really see like him playing the way he usually does. And then last year,
I don't agree with that though.
Why?
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Because it seemed like he got his energy back, like he got his swagger back. Like I just got my swagger back type thing. Like,
I agree with that. Where Steph Curry played frustrated a lot of games because he was getting double, triple team. But like Stephen Curry's still gonna hoop the same way. Stephen Curry is like, I feel like I could still argue he's the most talented player in basketball.
3-point shooting wise.
Ball handling wise.
Kyrie Irving.
I'm saying like all of that together though. He's a good playmaker. He's a good finisher.
He's not like super crazy at playmaking. Like
he's a good. I didn't say super crazy. I said he's a good playmaker.
I'm not saying most talented though. I feel like Luka's more talented.
I wouldn't say that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't say that. I think Luka's size and his frame are what kind of separate him and Curry.
What about SGA?
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say he's more talented.
Maybe because the defensive side.
That's what I'm saying.
Though,
you gotta like.
I think what Stephen Curry does at an elite level is elite, bro. And Stephen Curry, like as a finisher, is really good.
But that's what I mean. Like if you're gonna be the most talented NBA player, like if you say the title most talented NBA player, I'm thinking of Kobe's, I'm thinking of LeBron's, I'm thinking of Michael Jordan's. Like you got to be able to do all aspects of basketball.
I don't put LeBron in that conversation.
You don't put LeBron in that conversation.
If I'm talking talent, I agree with you, Kobe and Jordan, but I'm not putting LeBron.
So you're gonna put Stephen Curry in that conversation.
We're not gonna put
LeBron in that conversation.
Stephen Curry's more talented than LeBron.
Oh my goodness, bro.
No. Yes.
No.
The skills of basketball, bro. The reason LeBron is great, and this isn't a knock on him, I don't want to act like this is a knock on him, but LeBron is like the most athletic athlete ever.
He can do everything on the court. Everything.
But not on Steph Curry's level, bro. It's not the same.
Yes, he can't shoot the ball
he
as
can't
well.
Dribble the ball as well, Stephen
He
Curry.
can dribble the ball though. Like it's your definition
but nowhere
of it.
Near that level.
But think about it. You literally just said like he's not the best. Like Stephen Curry isn't the best ball handler. Like you chose Kyrie over that, but he can still do it. But that's the same thing with LeBron.
No,
that's the same thing. That's the same argument.
That's not the same thing.
That's the same thing.
Kyrie and Curry are a lot closer as ball handlers than Curry and LeBron. Are you out of your mind?
I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna make that type of argument with Kyrie and Curry, like dribbling, like, obviously Curry is a better dribbler than LeBron, but he can still dribble. Like, he can still do stuff. Like, he can't do it as fast as Curry, but he can still do it.
As good as Curry.
Yeah, but LeBron is a better finisher,
talent, bro. I'm just talking talent,
and that's LeBron.
And LeBron's finishing a lot is because of his athleticism. Stephen Curry's
scoring,
floaters and touch around the basket is better than LeBron's.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
That's not even an argument, bro.
That is an argument. LeBron can get in so much easier than Curry
because of his athleticism.
Because of his skill and talent to slash to the rim,
bro. No. That is not. How are we getting a Curry and LeBron debate every fucking video?
I don't know, but it's because of shit like this.
That's right, bro.
What?
Curry is more talented.
No, not than LeBron.
Talented.
Not than LeBron. I'm not even saying he's more talented than LeBron. LeBron is the better player in every aspect except for 3-point shooting.
He's not a better ball handler than him. Are you fucking out of your mind, Phil?
Oh,
you
my
don't believe
goodness.
that.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give him ball handling.
I'll give him
ball handling. 3-point shooting and ball handling. He can't do better.
Talent.
But he can.
And not just 3-point
He can
shooting.
rebound better. He can guard people better.
Curry's a fucking point guard.
That's the point.
Curry's a point guard.
And LeBron is a small forward that has played every position in basketball. Every position.
Curry is 6. Of course. Okay, LeBron's a better rebounder than the fucking 6'2", like less than 200-pound point
He's
guard.
a better playmaker too.
He is a better playmaker.
Yes.
I'll give you that, but not by much.
By a lot.
Bro, LeBron's playmaking, and this is so off. Fuck it. LeBron's playmaking is the most overrated thing in any basketball player ever, bro.
LeBron in his career is averaging 27, 7, and 7.
LeBron in his career is playing with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving. LeBron in his career is playing with the best 3-point shooting role players of any player ever. And LeBron in his career is getting used, like you said, as a point guard where he just dribble. The reason Stephen Curry and part of the playmaking with Stephen Curry is Curry could do it off the ball. LeBron can't. LeBron is not a good off-the-ball playmaker. You better look up assist numbers because I don't give a fuck about that.
I'm about to see the rookie assist numbers too, bro.
I don't give a fuck about assist numbers.
I'm about to see all this,
that
bro.
Doesn't mean you're a great playmaker.
What was his lowest? He's a good playmaker, bro. Like
I said he's a good playmaker.
But you're trying to make it seem like he just throws it to like all these good players and then they just score for him and it's just that. Brody has eyes in the back of his head.
I'm not saying he's a bad playmaker. I said it's overrated.
It's not overrated.
Like I've heard
bro.
people compare him to Magic.
Because he's made good passes
I'm
like that.
I'm not putting him on Magic's level.
I am definitely putting him on that level.
Because like name a player. Call this crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
When I think of a great playmaker, I think of a dude who elevates players.
Okay.
Name a player LeBron's elevated.
Okay.
Name one. You can't. You can't name one player he's made better.
No, I'm thinking about Dwayne Wade's and all that now. Give me one sec.
Name one player Stephen Curry has made better.
Klay Thompson. Wait till you see this year. Draymond Green.
But his skill is literally the spot up shoot. We could talk about Mike Miller's.
Mike Miller was just a great shooter, though.
Was Klay Thompson not a great shooter, too?
He didn't make him better. He didn't. Fucking Draymond. Draymond looks like such a great playmaker around Curry because Curry could run around off the ball.
Or he's just a good playmaker.
I don't think he's that good of a playmaker.
He literally orchestrates their offense.
I'm trying to think of a player who isn't on the Warriors anymore. But like a Harrison Barnes, Curry made better off his impact.
Okay.
Now name a player like LeBron. Because Mike Miller, I believe, won a Most Improved Player award not playing with LeBron. So how the fuck is LeBron the one who's making it Mike Miller? See what I'm saying? That's a bag.
TikTok.
That might be a bag. You can't name one. You've been sitting here for 5 fucking minutes.
I'm thinking about it. What about Austin Reeves?
I think Austin Reeves is like a skilled player, though. And he's young. So it's like that's his natural development.
I don't know. I feel like...
Would Austin Reeves be better if he was on a different team?
I think so. You said that. You said if you swap him and Anthony Simons.
That's true. I'm just asking. What about Austin Reeves?
And am I right, though?
In a way, yeah. You might be right on that.
There we go. And then another thing, when you ask me name a player I think Curry's made better, I think other than like...
Or maybe my knowledge about LeBron's team players isn't that best.
Then you got to work on your game, brother. You got to get on that basketball reference.
Maybe, but I think still taking
other than
LeBron.
like the KD era, Curry really hasn't played with like names like the ones LeBron has. You know? Where like Curry's core, that might be... Boogie wasn't Boogie, bro. You don't believe that. The Curry era core is like the same dudes it like will always be. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like dudes like that we could see without Curry. And I'm gonna take back my Klay statement too, just on the record, because I do think Klay's gonna hoop in Dallas. But I think Draymond is a dude that Curry's definitely elevated.
I feel like they both elevated each other. I feel like
I don't
all
think
three.
I think Draymond is so overhyped.
He runs their offense.
Like you could have anyone go do that.
Tell me how many times, like literally, Curry will come down.
You could have Kelly Olynyk do that shit.
Nah, not the way Draymond does it. Not the way Draymond does it. I like Kelly Olynyk, but the way Draymond, like watching him play, like he'll tell people, go over there, and then like they'll run, because there was this one play I always used to hate that they do, because it was always a lob. I knew every single time it was a lob play, but they ran it so well because they thought Draymond was kicking it to Curry, but then it was a back. I think it was Sean Livingston or somebody else. They backdoor JaVale McGee, those guys, and he just throw it up to him. And they do that play every single time. But it's because Draymond runs it so well, making everybody think he's going to pass it to a shooter. But really, it's going up. He did it with Andrew Wiggins in the playoffs against the Kings, against the Lakers. Like, they always run that play. But he's always setting everybody up. Like, Draymond is always making people look good.
And I think I've said this on the show before, but this is my thing with Draymond's playmaking. Draymond looks really great, and then he looks like a jackass. Like, he just turns the ball over. It goes off your knee. You're throwing it out of bounds. There's, like, pros and cons. Like, Draymond at his best is, like, a great playmaker, obviously. But you have to take in the worst into account, too. You know?
It's going to be half-court Draymond. Half-court offense Draymond.
Even that. That herky jerk. But
just don't dribble the ball.
Before you guys hop in the comments, let me clarify my points one more
right.
time. All right? I never said Curry was a better playmaker than LeBron. I said they were close. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And then when it comes to players Curry's made better, I don't feel like I have to make that point as proven, because I just think when LeBron gets put in this conversation with all-time playmakers like Magic, like Nash, like Kidd, who, like, to me are a couple tiers over LeBron. because you look at some of the names they played
As
with
playmaking or
as
all time?
playmakers.
Okay.
As playmakers, I would not put Steve Nash over LeBron.
I was about to say, chill out, bro.
I am not.
Chill out.
I am not that racist. But that's kind of what I'm saying. We're like made Kenyon Martins look so much better. Made Richard Jefferson's look so much better. Nash and Amari, like dudes like that, they just improve so much. Chris Paul. Those, like David West hooped in Charlotte with Chris Paul, or in New Orleans with Chris Paul.
I'm gonna put Russell Westbrook in that conversation too.
Westbrook
I'm gonna put him in that conversation.
Westbrook to me is more of a LeBron style playmaker, where I don't think he makes players that much better, but like around good shooting, he works. You know, like Harden kind of too, where like I don't think Harden made anyone better.
But if you think about it too, every star player that Westbrook has played, they've played their best.
That's
season.
true too.
Paul
Yeah,
George,
right.
Kevin Durant, James Harden. There was another guy,
Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal. He was top 3. There was a 5th one then. I know there was another player he was around.
Jokic.
Imagine
Jokic has
they're
his
gonna
best
add
year
that
with
to his
Westbrook.
resume. That's sick.
Let me finish my
But
list,
I get
bro.
you. My bad.
You're right.
We want to do a whole tangent.
That's
My
what
bad.
I'm
Get
saying.
into it.
Shooting guard, I got Kyrie Irving here
Okay.
for my All-NBA team.
I see that for sure.
Yeah, we don't have to go too crazy. Unless you hate something really, we gave them what they needed.
Pretty
for
much.
Today. My small forward, I have Jaylen Brown for this year.
Yeah, I see that.
You know, I just feel like the
see that.
Celtics are going to win so many games. This is where, not weird, but now you're going to start realizing, like, a lot of my honorable mentions were older guys
Yeah.
that I think shouldn't have made it last year, but kind of made it out of respect.
Mhm.
I think these dudes should take over next year. My power forward's Paolo. I know you're going to be cool with that. I think the Magic are going to be, again, one of the best defenses in basketball, and he's going to average like 24, 25.
Okay.
And then my center, I got Wemby.
Oh.
I think Sabonis was center last year. Like, I
was
think
going to say, maybe Sabonis and them are in a battle for that.
And that's my honorable mention. So Domantas Sabonis, LeBron, obviously, Devin Booker, KD, Tyrese Maxey, and Anthony Davis.
Okay, I was about to say.
I got him on there.
AD?
I got him on there. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a valid list.
That's a valid list.
You know, Curry's the GOAT.
He's okay.
Curry's top 5 all time.
All right, calm down, bro.
But
Calm down.
if you guys agree, disagree, let us know in the comments below. I know I'm about to get a bunch of shit comments. I feel like I always do.
When you go against LeBron, you never know.
When I go against LeBron, I feel like our fan base is a lot of LeBron Glazers. So go ahead. I'll take it. I'll take it to the chin. Just don't be. This is my whole thing, bro. If you're gonna argue with me in the comments, when I respond back, because I want to hear what you have to say, obviously. But don't hit me with some dumbass opinion that doesn't like really make sense. Like your Twitter regurgitated opinion, I don't give a fuck about.
Basically, back it up.
Back it up.
Back it
Stand
up.
on business. Simple as that.
Gotta
man.
give him a little stand up real quick, bro. Stand up. Show him the Crocs. Stand on business.
6'5". You can't even see me on the camera anymore.
But also, guys, give us your top 5 all-time NBA players list.
We need
down
that.
below in the comments. We want to see what you guys think. We want to see what you guys are talking about in your top 5s. But also, in the middle of that, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow Run the Play Network on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter. Hit that bell as well. Me and Ann are out, and let's bounce.
Boom.